Drew Wishover, entrepreneur, published author, and owner of Inspired Title Group, along with his co-host and director of operations, Amy Maley. Each week, the team will offer industry terminology, tips, and strategies, along with the occasional real estate professional to help educate as it pertains to buying, selling, or just plain old home ownership. We thank you for spending time with us today. Now, let's join this episode of Title Talk. Good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Welcome to Title Talk 2.0. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We are absolutely excited, absolutely proud, absolutely excited to be here for another day and getting to introduce somebody who is new to the team. We're proud to have her. She's fitting in remarkably. She only has a few little things, but we're working on those.
Work in progress.
I get a chance to introduce to you the lovely Addie. We like to call her Addie. You can introduce yourself as Adeline. You give the people the plug. Tell them who you are.
Absolutely. So my name is Adeline, but most people call me Addie, just to keep it short and simple. Sometimes people struggle with remembering my name, so I think that's
perfect.
great.
Right?
What do you do?
So I am actually a newly licensed real estate broker.
Yay!
I just became licensed earlier this year.
Yay!
And you're doing what tomorrow?
I have my first closing.
First closing tomorrow.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
celebrating.
so-
We're celebrating today.
Exciting times, very exciting.
Who do you work with?
I work with Duarte Realty Company. They are based off in Berwyn.
Nice.
I help the Chicagoland area and surrounding suburbs, and it's just been really exciting. I'm so excited for my first closing tomorrow. Just
That's
going
so
through the
cool.
motions. It's been very emotional.
Yeah?
A roller coaster, right?
In a very great, rewarding way.
It's not as easy as you thought?
You go to school and you learn a lot, but then,
You don't really know until you're thrown into it what it entails.
like write up a contract, how do I do that?
Okay.
They'll teach you what you should really know, but very educational. It does prepare you for what you're gonna encounter in situations and whatnot. But it's been great.
Awesome.
It's been great, and I'm excited to, just
Do it.
Keep
do it and
doing,
just
keep going.
learning. Every day is going to be a new learning experience. Every transaction is going to be different. No transaction is ever the same. But I'm excited.
First listing? Are you?
No, not yet.
Not yet? Okay,
not
cool.
Yet.
So
Soon though.
soon, yes, absolutely. That's exciting.
That is awesome.
What about Duarte? What drew you to them as your company that you chose?
So ultimately, just beginning my journey, I wanted to kind of just branch out to more so somebody who, represents more so the Hispanic community.
Absolutely.
Growing
Yeah.
up, my parents as well, when they were doing their home buying experience, I feel that they could have had a lot more guidance.
Yeah.
Somebody could have taken a lot more time to actually, educate them.
For sure.
The process
Help
start
them
to
through it,
finish.
yeah.
Unfortunately, they didn't get that.
Okay.
So that's kind of more so what drew me to be there for my Hispanic community and, help better guide, better
Yeah.
navigate, and,
That's awesome.
And it's predominantly Hispanic, right?
predominantly Hispanic.
And
correct.
did I read it was the first Hispanic owned? One of the first owned?
No.
No, okay.
No, it's not one of the first,
Okay.
but it's definitely up and coming, and I can definitely say, big things are coming for Duarte.
That's awesome.
That's great. Did
That's really
you
cool.
always grow up Hispanic? Okay, good. I just wanted to check.
We're born
just-
Hispanic
simple-
too.
Wait, you didn't say that. I just figured you grew up that way. Oh, good. Okay.
No, yes.
So before the whole real estate thing, what did Addie do prior to that?
So prior to real estate, I was actually in the dental field for 9 years.
That's why her teeth are so nice.
They really are.
They are, right?
Hey.
Frustrating.
I started working with an oral surgeon as an assistant. And then from there, I moved on to the pediatric field. I was in the pediatric for about 5 years. Children are great, but
The end.
And cut.
Was it weird the
No.
first time you had to like look in somebody's mouth?
No, you know, I think I will say that I think oral surgery was probably like the most fascinating.
You thought it was cool?
Yes, it was awesome.
Oh my
I
God,
mean, I'm into like all the horror, like gory stuff.
Yeah.
It's just so cool. Like, you know,
You
just
open your mouth a little bit wider.
yeah, you know, doing like the extractions and the biopsies, and you're just like, wow. Like over here.
What would
stuff.
your biopsy?
So sometimes people would come in with like
The abscesses and
an abscess, or they would come in with the like a mucosal, which is pretty much
mucus cell. Now, how often would you think that you would not come on to Title Talk and get a chance to hear the words mucus cell? I mean,
sorry.
this. No, please. We never apologize because we're real.
You
And
asked.
I asked and you came with mucus cell. I mean, you know, right out the gate.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm strong with it.
So does brushing your teeth twice a day actually help?
Absolutely, and you need to floss.
And you need to floss, or you get mucus cells.
Yeah.
Wow.
Cavities.
We can move past mucus cell, right?
Yes.
We can get back that.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I started in the dental field with the clinical side, assisting, and then towards the end, I moved up to the administrative side, and yeah, I mean, just after those 9 years, I was like, I need to do something different.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It is. I mean, I loved my time in the dental field,
Yeah.
but I just know that that's just not a long-term career.
It wasn't like your college.
Yeah,
what you were
so-
supposed to do.
So that's when I was like, you know, I need to do something. And a year ago in June, my fiance and I actually became first-time homeowners. So
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Always an exciting thing.
Thank you. So just kind of going through that process, the home buying process, you know, it just kind of reignited that little spark for real estate.
Yeah.
And I remember just, you know, conversating with her like, oh, maybe I should just go for it. She's like, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You know, I'm here to
Gotta be
support
happy.
you.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, you know, I just, the beginning of this year, I was like, I'm going to do it. So I went for it. I signed up for my course, and I took my exam in March on St. Patty's Day.
Oh, nice.
And got my license, and I was just like, all right.
So you
let's
did
go.
it in like in couple
Couple
months,
months.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So
That's great.
I took that leap of faith, and you know, like just with tomorrow my closing, you know, it's so exciting, and I'm very proud of myself. You
Good.
know, I set a goal for myself this year, and here I am.
It's so great. And then you stumbled on our doorstep.
Yes.
And how did that happen? How's that been working?
So you know, I just figured like, you know, let me just get a little part time, you know, since I am up and starting, you know,
Yeah.
something just to kind of keep me busy while, you know, I'm not busy with real estate. You know,
Right.
it's the majority of time. But yeah, I stumbled across you guys and I was like, oh cool. It was like a title company. I was like, huh. I was like, I don't have any experience in that. I was like, but
Let's
What
try
did
it.
you do?
Yeah. And I think the first
So-
meeting with her, we were like, something is clicking with this girl, and I yeah.
I remember how nervous I was. I couldn't
Dude, you were
even
so
talk.
nervous. I was like, I'm gonna get you some
I was
water.
like, yes, please.
Yeah,
but no, it was a great turnout, and I am honestly so excited and so grateful for the opportunity to be here with you guys too.
you have been a great asset
Yeah,
to the team.
I
Thank you.
mean, really, we can sit here for the whole entire time and talk about how thankful we are for what you do, and we're excited for the growth of what you're going to do, and kind of introducing you to some things. And again, when we talk about, you know, our team and our culture, this is, you know, you kind of fit right into what that is. When we went through the interviewing process and we talk about, you know, when we had the leadership meetings and say, what kind of culture do we want to create? And really, when you start putting people in those places, you start to really discover that culture you want to create,
Yes.
and you really fit right into that wonderfully. So
Thank you.
we're excited to have you, and we're looking forward to kind of springboarding you into some other different fun things too.
I'm excited to be here.
That's
Excited
awesome.
to be a part of the team.
That's great. If you guys need a realtor, Addie is definitely somebody who is new in the business and is hungry and is going to work hard. I can tell you that just personally because we see her, you know, here and how hard she works, and she is definitely a people person. So she is going to really work well with you and communicate, and you know, seeing what you saw with your parents and then doing it yourself,
Absolutely.
you know what not to do,
Yes.
right?
And that is like our big Duarte, you know, we're very big on people first.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, we
Is
wanna.
that, I was gonna ask you about people first, what that is.
Yes, so, you know, we always wanna make sure that we put our clients first, you know, whether, you know, it's the buyer side or the seller side.
Mhm.
You know, we're ultimately gonna do what is best for our clients.
Yeah.
And, you know, we wanna work with the utmost honesty, loyalty, and integrity for our clients.
That's great.
Yeah,
That's
those
awesome.
aren't really bad traits to have. in-
Not at all.
in the
I don't
space
think
to do.
so.
What's, like, do you have any, you know, any goals for what's, you know, what this looks like for you?
I mean, yeah, I definitely, like I said, you know, with my closing tomorrow, it's the first of many.
Mm-hmm.
I am actually really, really excited to just start the new year and see what next year is gonna bring for me.
We keep saying 2023, we're ready. I feel like we're.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I
I'm
think,
ready.
yeah, I was
You said
excited
that
for
in
2022.
2021.
I know, in 2021 I was like, I can't wait for 2022, and I'm like, 2023 is our year.
Let's go.
Yeah.
No, yes, but I'm very, very excited for the new year and just kind of just see where I take off and,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
That's great too.
how far I can take this.
So anything you've learned on your first side of this that like has been eye-opening for you, has been, you know, inspections, all that stuff, has anything crazy happened, or are you pretty,
You know, and that's the thing with this first transaction, it actually was kind of smooth.
that's great,
It
you sound surprised.
yeah, no, I mean,
It was
I know I am.
I was just ready. I was like,
Yeah.
oh man, I
When's
was like,
poop
you know,
hit the
what's
fan?
gonna come
Yeah.
up? Like,
Yeah.
this is going too well.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, inspection went very well. We didn't really end up having to negotiate or ask for many
That's great.
repairs. The appraisal, you know, it did come back a little bit short, but it wasn't a significant amount where I was like, oh,
Right, like, what
you
do we do
know?
now? Yeah.
But you know, ultimately, you just had to keep the calm and cool and collected for my client because you know I know it was a very stressful thing for her.
Mm-hmm. First
so-
time home buyer, you were saying
Yes,
that the client you're
first-time
working with,
homebuyer.
which is
So
awesome.
definitely had to keep it cool and collected, and you know just help her navigate as best as we could.
It's so
and
great.
you know, we made it to the table.
Yeah.
We'll be there tomorrow. And
So great.
When you got that clear to close, did you almost have like
oh my God, yes, I was
it's
because
happening?
we've been waiting for it since
Yes,
last week.
Because you were last week. She was
Yeah.
talking about. She's like, I'm just waiting for that email.
We
Just
just need
wait
it.
for
We
that
just
clear
need
to
it.
close.
It's like a document or two and a signature. We're
Yeah.
like, come on.
Yeah, it's,
But yes, we got it, and it was we anxiously waited for it.
that's awesome.
Do you have a mentor that you know, somebody that you're kind of, you know, looking up to or following and kind of just, you know, watching as you kind of go through this journey?
So for the most part, my managing broker Jose Duarte and his wife Evelyn Duarte.
Okay.
You know, they've been just very, very great at helping. You know, any questions, anything, give us a call, a text. You know, when I was drafting up my first offer, I was like, hey guys, I was like, so I'm doing this, and they're like, okay, no worries. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and send you a link, and we'll go ahead and mirror through the
That's so
Google
awesome,
video.
yeah.
She's all like, I'll review it with you and help guide you through it. You know, any other questions, like feel free. Like we're always here. So you know, they've just been really, really good. You know, no question. Being a new real estate agent, you know, at first I was a little shy to
Yeah.
ask questions, but I mean, there really is no dumb questions,
There's not.
or
No.
you know, it's just you either ask the question and you get the answer that you need, or you
You
don't
hope you-
ask
yeah.
and then you just kind of,
Right. No, for sure.
you know, it's either gonna go well or it's not
Yeah,
gonna go well.
yeah.
So definitely, you know, they've been very, very great with helping guide.
Helps.
And how many realtors are there with you? A handful? 10,
It's
20?
I would say maybe about between 30 to
Okay.
45,
Oh, wow.
50.
So
We're growing.
yeah,
We're
that's
growing.
great. That's
Absolutely.
really great.
Yes, we're growing.
Good for you guys.
Since I onboarded in April, I believe there's been about maybe 7-8 new.
That's
realtors.
really great.
Yeah, so
That's super
it's
exciting.
it's doing well.
That's exciting to see. And if you guys are just joining us, just tuning in here, we are taking the pleasure to sit down with our newest team member, Addie, and she is also a realtor. She's been speaking about that. If you guys have any questions for Addie, if you want to ask Addie about the culture of Inspired, because she's new, she can tell you the truth, because she's new. She's not jaded like the rest of us. So if you want to get a truthful answer, you could probably ask that question. However, it probably will be the same as what we've been telling you all along as well. But thinking about, you know, your next steps and where you're at and such, you guys, you know, you said you and your fiance just bought
Yes.
a house together, and you're kind of going down that path. You're going down the path of a new career. You're going down the path of a part-time career.
Yeah.
You got a lot of things going.
There's a
You know,
lot.
a lot happened. Her
Yeah.
herself too. You know, she had a career change, and it's funny because just last night we were cooking dinner, and I was just like, wow. I was like, who would have thought? I was like, look at us. Like our life just did a 360. Like
Yeah.
we completely just changed our careers. Like a year ago, we didn't see this.
Yeah.
But it's been great. It's been
Yeah.
great.
Well, and that's good that you can talk about that and you're open to that because, like I said, you don't know what you don't know. And
Exactly.
you know, having this conversation and, you know, her leaving a pretty good job, right,
Yeah.
prior to, and kind of moving into something that she's a little bit more passionate about, and you
Yes.
leaving a longer career and getting into something that has meaning to you.
Yes.
And, you know, I talked about it on Monday. We talk about the motivation and finding a purpose. And purpose is not always necessarily relating to your job. I think Addie resembles that when she says that she needed to find a purpose, and her purpose was really more about, you know, working with the community, giving
Yeah,
back to
helping
the people,
people.
helping some
Yeah.
people out. And she happens to be doing it through her
I
career.
mean, ultimately, I think being in this business, I'm in the business of helping people.
Absolutely.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
great.
That's what it is.
Yeah. No, it's proud to have. I mean, we're just proud to have you here, and,
Yeah.
and it's something that just, you know, it's. I know you're doing a great job, and I know Amy has been, you know, really she's a great teacher to guiding you down that path and showing you the things. And there are
She's
so
smart,
many new
though.
things. Huh?
She's smart.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
you really are.
Yeah.
It's been a really easy. I was so not looking forward to training somebody, to be 100%
Really?
honest. I was like,
Yeah, I gotta do
but,
this again.
no, but you have made it very easy, so thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
There's that culture piece we talked about. What you got there, Em?
Should I go funny questions or not yet?
Oh, bring it.
Are you ready
Oh.
for them?
Bring it.
Okay, if you had to give your car a name, what would it be?
Oh, my car's name is Stormy.
See, this is a new thing that like people do name their cars.
Mhm.
My car's named Baby Blue.
You see, my old car, I didn't have a name. I just knew it was a he.
We're gonna let them-
When I would reference to my car,
I-
I'd be like, oh, my poor car. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry.
He's fine.
Like, it's okay. It's just a little scratch. It's just a little nick. But like my new car, I was just
Why are
like,
you looking at me like that? My car before that was the Beast. It was a Durango, like gas
Yeah.
guzzler. So I had the Beast. Now I got Baby Blue.
oh, there you go.
What's your car's name?
We now join Title Talk, already in progress. That was a tangent. Cars with names.
I asked if I could do a
Mucus,
funny question.
puff things like.
Well, I was gonna ask about an embarrassing or interesting,
Yeah.
office story, but I didn't want to go back to the mucus cell, so I
Yeah.
went to cars instead. That was actually for you, and you brought it up.
Yes, my car does not have a name.
Really? Neither of
You
them?
guys are like saddened by this.
I feel like
No,
it doesn't even belong to you.
Ryan, do you have a car name for your car?
I don't.
No.
Is it a girl thing?
I don't know.
Any
Yeah.
girls that are watching out there, do your cars have names?
Yeah.
Yeah, cars with names. I'm sorry, I don't. I mean, maybe this is a girl thing. Maybe it's a millennial thing. I don't know.
No, because Joel's car had a name.
Well, Joe created his name with his license plate.
No.
No.
The car before that,
Oh,
that
yeah, the Beast.
the Subaru was named Mila, because he
Oh.
has an obsession with Mila Kunis. So he named his Subaru after
What car?
Mila.
That's a good one.
Tina's car is named Brooke. See,
It's a girl
Oh.
thing.
I'm telling you,
There you go.
it's a girl and Joe thing.
Sorry, Joe.
He doesn't have Facebook. He's not watching. Don't worry.
Well, and actually, yeah, Carol has named all of her vehicles as well. I just, choose not to pay attention to that.
Okay.
That's, you know.
Was there ever a food you didn't want to eat, but once you did, you loved it?
Ooh.
Sushi.
I still have never eaten sushi.
I used to be disgusted by raw fish. I was like, yo, how can people
Yeah,
eat raw
yeah,
fish?
yeah.
And now I freaking love
You play in people's mouths. That's raw. Like, oh wow, that's crazy.
How about you? Any of them? Is there anything that like you were very like, I am not eating that, and once you did it, you were pleasantly surprised?
Yeah, there probably is. You caught me.
My Saturn was Essie.
Yeah, Carol Saturn was that.
Carol.
Oh, we hear
See,
a
I'm
lot.
telling you.
We hear a lot about that. Yes. We have a friend that left Essie on the side of the road, and Carol was mortified.
Oh,
that-
no.
We gave Essie away, and
Aw.
to our friends because.
And it's like it's part of the family thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
So the dogs go over the Rainbow Bridge. We go to have. What happens to the cars?
it's sad.
Yeah.
Oh.
The car graveyard.
Oh my.
And then people take them apart and they need a new. Yeah. Okay. So sorry. What's a food?
A food that I was surprised that I enjoyed. Nothing comes to mind at the moment.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I try so many different things. And
My-
it, like
My uncle made me eat boar like wild boar that he stabbed to death.
What is that?
Like it's a kind of pig. Like it's got those tusks.
Oh.
And he- Lied to me and said he made me steak.
Did it taste like regular?
It tastes. I didn't want to tell him. It tasted like really, really tough steak.
Oh.
And like you don't want to tell that to your uncle that just cooked for you. Like
Yeah.
you cooked this wrong, and then he's like, "You're eating wild boar." I'm
I
like,
would say
"Oh
goat.
my god."
I would go to goat when we had goat in Jamaica.
Okay.
It's kind of weird watching them across the street running around. Like they're playing across the street, then
Next
you're
thing
having,
you know.
then they're on your plate. You're
I
going.
think you're missing a friend.
1, 2, 3, 4. You kind of recount the goat. Yes, but it was very good. Yeah, no, that's.
I got 3 more. Are you ready for them? You want them?
There-
All right. If you had 20 minutes to plan for the zombie apocalypse, what would you do?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I know.
Holy
Is it gonna really happen?
shit.
It's 2022, man.
A zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Oops. Do you believe in that?
No.
Okay. Wow, Addie. Sorry, I didn't know that one was coming.
Well, it's coming to you too.
I would not prepare for it. I would run out of here screaming.
Yeah, I have no idea. I would panic.
Yes.
I'd probably start crying.
Ryan, do you have an answer? If a zombie apocalypse was happening, what would you do? You had 20 minutes to plan.
Oh,
That's
well,
not-
we
that's-
know-
I stumped
I
everybody.
have an idea what Ryan might be.
That's not enough. That's not enough time. But I mean, I'd load the truck up and just start going haywire on the zombies.
I would drive as fast as I could to my cousin Joe's house.
Why your cousin Joseph?
He possesses a lot of guns.
She does.
Then I'd find somebody with a bunker.
But he doesn't have a basement.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
He may,
So
he may have
I'd be sniping on the roof, I
I was
think.
gonna
I
say,
think
you're
I would go
gonna
up
get on the
there.
We have talked about zombie apocalypse, mucus cells, car names for female.
This is what you say when you say, Amy, come prepared for title talk. It's not actually going to be title
I
talk.
love it.
All right.
All right, third and final question, maybe.
Have you ever met anyone famous?
You're sitting
You're
here. Or a book.
okay.
Oh, you're an author. Drew.
Great. Oh, so much for that patronizing. Thanks. But in reality, have you ever had a brush with fame?
You know, I don't think so.
Isn't that weird to think about? Like,
I mean, I've never, so
Yeah.
I don't think so.
You would. Yeah, I think you would remember if
Yeah, I think it would be something memorable.
like your Hollywood crush. Who's your Hollywood crush?
Sierra.
it's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what?
it's not a bad one. Is she married to what's his name? Russell
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the football player.
Yeah.
All right, Aim. Who was your brush with fame?
Mine is my golfing. He's famous.
David Terrell and
He's not famous?
and Otis. Yeah, I mean those they are, but
Ot-
I go, you know. I go
Lena
big.
Wise. He was on an American Idol thing.
Lena Wise is not famous. American Idol winner does not equal famous. But yeah, I get it.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I think that was it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
How about you?
Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Is Bobby famous?
Bobby Simmons.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, being in, you don't know this about me yet until right now.
Okay.
I used to be a DJ in the day, and I did a lot of weddings and corporate parties
Yeah.
and things. So I did a party in the city of Chicago for Mayor Daley, and Jordan was at the event, and it was a little weird. He's amazing, and there was a lot of people and a lot of money and a lot of closed doors and a lot of don't talk, and a lot of you don't see me here, and a lot of it's just really interesting conversations.
Hush, hush,
Yeah,
money.
it was a.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna keep giving you money. You didn't see me yet. You don't know anything.
What
about
happens
today.
here stays here.
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Chris
Right
is
on.
gloating.
Right on. Yeah.
John Cusack, Jason Aldean, and many more. Chris,
Mhm.
it doesn't count when you used to work at White Sox
Yes.
Park.
Yes. I
But
think he
Joe
also-
did tell me about how weird John Cusack was in public.
John Cusack's
Mhm.
Pretty Woman. He also met
Julia Roberts?
Julia Roberts. She's
Pretty
a monster.
cool.
Can't forget Colin.
She's a monster.
Carol.
Colin. What about Colin? He's famous.
Yeah, I slow danced with him in the middle of a restaurant.
You did. Because you're gonna train him to be on Dancing with the Stars. That's.
Oh my life! If someone told me, 8 years ago that I would be slow dancing with Colin, it was actually more salsa than slow dancing.
Was it?
That's
I don't know.
We were salsa slow dancing in the middle of a restaurant with people staring at me, and I felt so awkward.
How many women would love to be in your shoes at that time?
I don't know, but there was a lot of people looking, and I was like purple. I was so embarrassed.
Oh, that's crazy. But see, this this is what we do. This is how we work. This is the fun that we kind of add to each and every day. I mean, we talk about Yucca cells. We talk about famous dancing.
I do have one more question if you want it.
I do.
Okay.
I'm not wrapping up. I'm just.
What 3 items would you take with you on a deserted island? And it can't be like a cell phone to call for help.
Okay.
Wilson.
What 3 items to a deserted island?
And boats don't count. You can't do like a boat.
You can't do
and
anything that will let you free.
a boat, like an SOS.
Yeah.
Bazooka.
Nothing lets you
Can you
free.
take a tent?
You can take a tent.
Okay, a tent.
Tent is smart.
Fishing rod.
Okay.
Oh.
Don't know how to fish.
Because now that
I've
you can
learned.
eat, but you can eat raw fish now.
Yes.
So look at you.
Exactly.
And a poster of Sierra.
Third item. A third item, what I would take.
Mm-hmm.
A lighter to make a
That,
fire.
I would take a lighter.
You don't necessarily need a lighter. I mean,
Have you whittled 2 sticks together anytime?
Hang on, guys. Give me 6 hours.
Do you breathe fire? Like, how else do you
No.
make it?
I mean, it's possible though. You know?
Possible, yes.
Like with the rock. Can't you start a fire with the rock too?
I mean, I think you can like do a rock on a rock and it like can make
it'll
a spark.
you
Yeah.
know? I don't know if I would prioritize the lighter, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But
You have your reasons, okay.
third item, I don't know, a blanket.
You don't want to. You'll diss my lighter to bring a blanket. You can make a blanket out of palm leaves.
You can set the blanket on fire. Wow.
How about you, Drew?
I am.
Since lighter was dumb.
I'm definitely taking. No, I'm taking lighter. No, I'm taking lighter. I am probably going to take one of those paddle ball things. Just so I have something to do.
Okay.
Over.
And
And as soon as you break that from flying, okay.
I am.
But you
going-
wouldn't actually break one of those.
And I
I'm
am
gonna bring a
going to.
blanket.
take-
Okay, I would definitely take a blanket over do.
What are you going to do with a blanket, man? And I am going to take flip flops because I want to go in the water and I don't want to step on anything, you know, get a cut and not have a Band-Aid because I didn't bring it. So maybe water shoes. I can see you. What are you taking?
Okay, yeah.
What am I taking? I would take a dog. I would take my dog with me for company.
Okay.
That's what I would do instead of doing. I would be
Dogs be all insane.
I would be frolicking, and if I could pick any
Frolicking.
dog, would be Daisy.
Okay.
That she's up there.
Uh-huh.
She's frolicking with Bubba and Trin. I would take a lighter, and I would take fishing pole's a good idea. I would go fishing pole. If I had to eat, I would eat fish.
You could just grab them.
See, I don't need a fire when I can eat raw fish.
See, but I can't eat raw fish, so I would need a fire.
Yeah, you wouldn't eat fire.
And we digress again. The debates are always on. Welcome to the day in life of Inspired Title.
This is why I'm so happy when Eddie's in the office with me.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan usually understands my brain, but when he's not here, I need Eddie here.
I got you.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for today. Eddie, why don't you?
Carol said she was gonna take you, but not since you're not taking her.
You can't take people. You said like you.
I rest.
I never said you. I could. I
But you said you
said
can't take things that would rescue you. That would rescue you. Because then you know,
are you gonna ride on Carol's back if she scales
Yes.
the ocean and she swims all the way to?
she's an Olympic swimmer, maybe.
She,
No.
I know. I've seen her
So,
move. She's beast
there you
mode,
go.
but I don't know
Right.
if Carol could.
Handle
If you
me.
could surf on Carol's back while she was battling.
You know
in
what?
that
To survive, you do desperate things. So. Eddie, why don't you give yourself a plug and let people know how they can get a hold of you, other than contacting you here, but outside of here to do some real estate stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, contact info's right there. So you guys can always shoot me an email, a text, a call. I'm here.
She
Any
answers texts
questions?
quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
responses.
So, you know, if you have any questions, whether it's the buying process or the market, I mean, feel free to shoot me a text. Like I said, a call, an email.
Looking to list a house.
There's your gal.
Yep. You're number one.
And
Buy or sell.
it'll probably happen here. We'll probably be able to do the whole package thing together,
Yeah.
and it'd be fun to work with you guys as well. So
Mhm.
Yeah, 2 in 1.
you do. It's a 2-1. Look at this. I have no idea where this went. I have no idea what's going on anymore. We've lost control. We thank you guys for
This was
hanging
great.
in there.
This was
Have
fun.
fun.
This has been great. Yeah, no, it's wonderful.
Look at how enthused he seems
I'm-
and how
I'm
sincere.
overly excited.
This is so much
If
fun.
I could break into a cartwheel, I would right now, folks. We are your
Flip-flops.
Inspired Business team, and thankful for you guys to tune in each and every week. Make sure you follow us on all the social media channels. If you are looking for that realtor, if you're looking for that special touch, obviously Addie is our gal here. She's outstanding. We're thankful to have her. We're looking forward to growing with you and having you become a longtime part of this organization, and we look forward to your future here as well. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you guys have find some purpose for your weekend, make a difference in the world. Do we want to talk about our
Yeah,
Give
so a
back
little bit of a
opportunities.
give back stuff. Yeah, so we
Let's do that.
officially signed up for Feed My Starving Children. We are doing that in November, the Friday before Thanksgiving.
awesome?
So what we're gonna do is we'd like to extend this invitation to our watchers out there. We're gonna be working on getting some material out to you guys, so you could sign up to be a part of Inspired Business Groups going to Feed My Starving Children. If you haven't been there, it's an incredible, awesome opportunity where you get to pack food that they send to third world countries that are looking for that, malnourished children that need. That
Such a
need
great
food.
time.
It was fantastic.
Such a great time.
So-
Definitely like to get people out there.
So yeah, either email me or the team if you're interested in it. I can get you all the information. Otherwise, like I said, look for it in the next couple of days, popping up on our social medias to get that happening.
Absolutely. We're going to be doing the NLCC walk here in the month of October. We're going to be giving blood here as well soon. How do you feel about that? Are you a donator? You can get stuck in? Oh, you don't like that? You like the creepy stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. You like the couple things. You like creepy things.
Okay.
I had to get that in there. So we're going to be doing some fun stuff here with our give backs and our.
And I know
community stuff.
Miguel's working on something. That family he's trying to help out.
Absolutely.
So we're waiting to get the information on what we're trying to gather for them.
Right on.
They kind of just moved here from Colombia and they're trying to get established.
Okay.
So we're waiting on Miguel for the shoe sizes and the clothes sizes and kind of what they need to get themselves set up. So once we get that, we'll make sure to get it out to you guys too, in case you have clothes laying around that you don't need, or if you have some go shopping and want to pick up something for a friend.
Yeah, be sure to follow us, and we'll have all of these updates. Coming
Chris
here in the
needs
next few-
sunscreen. Chris had a water jug, a pocket knife, and sunscreen. Dude, that head would blaze.
But you know what
That
though?
head would-
That's pretty fitting, because every vacation we've ever gone on, like I said, day one he gets smoked,
Dude,
and he literally just lays there the rest of the trip. It's Christopher. We're gonna go out to the. No, I'm not. I'm not going anywhere. I'm done.
oh,
Christopher,
he's
stay,
so
stay
white.
two. Yeah.
Tap that
He
out.
is so white.
I mean, it is. He goes out there and he just goes ham.
Yeah.
Day one.
No sunscreen?
No, and like I think he puts on Crisco and runs out runs through the sun, and just he's a crispy critter, and he's miserable the rest of the trip. Yeah.
Crusty
Joe did that last time we were in Mexico. We got that spray sunscreen,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of spraying and wiping on, he sprayed.
Oh,
So he had a zebra tan on the first night. I have this picture of him laying on top of the bed with just zebra stripes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm bringing 300 next time I go.
Yes. Facts. There you go. You get some more facts. You get to learn a little bit more. So, folks, you guys have been great. We thank you for tuning in to another installment of our Title Talk 2.0. Have a great weekend. Until next week, we look forward to seeing you guys then. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
And this is Addie. Yay! Congratulations. Thank you for being a part of the team. Everybody have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.
Well, there you have it. That is it for this week's edition of Title Talk. Head over to our YouTube page, subscribe, and make sure you follow the team on Instagram and Facebook. Join us again next time for more tips and knowledge from the industry pros. Thanks again for listening.